Felt great. Felt great to finally play basketball again. Been like 8 months since I played. So it was a long journey, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hiccups, but it felt good to finally get out there. And I felt good. Just rusty, but I felt good.
What's I guess the hardest part about like maybe finding a rhythm while playing shorter stints?
Oh, it's like the balance of letting the game come to you and then trying to, like, I'm trying to, like, I gotta, I guess, push it a little bit just from a cardio and conditioning standpoint. Um, but then, it just, before you know it, like 5 minutes is up and then getting subbed out. I've always, kind of let the game come to me. I thought today I was a little rushed, trying to make the most of that 5 minutes every quarter. So a lot of possessions, were kind of uncomfortable from, just how I play. But no, other than that, I gotta kind of do that a little bit to just get the cardio and conditioning back.
You got a sense of what the process is going forward now in terms of when those minutes limits will start to go up and sort of how that'll play out?
I mean, I'm sure it's just as my body tolerates it, the better, I'll feel, the team will feel about me playing more minutes. This is, the most that I've done up until this point. So see how I feel tomorrow, and, kind of just gradually build it.
How'd it feel to have that first shot going?
It felt great. Felt great. Man, I watched it. There were so many emotions inside. There was zero emotions outside. You know what I mean? I just, honestly, I was just trying to focus on just the game and staying locked in and engaged. But it felt great to make the first shot and, just, do it for this city here.
How did you feel like moving in space defensively? You looked comfortable, like you had the lateral quickness. That was kind of what I was looking for.
Yeah, it was definitely a trusting. It was definitely a trust factor when I first went out there to see what all I can do. And right away, I was like, all right, I'm ready for this. I can move, I can react, I can, play physical, I can beat a guy to a spot, I can rebound. So that was, I think, a huge checklist for me personally, that I was able to slide my feet, stay in front of guys, and just fly around, be reactive.
With this group, just through watching and observing, through practicing, and now obviously through playing, just what do you see as far as the biggest ways that you can help this particular roster and this particular group as you continue to acclimate?
Yeah, I just try to take pressure off Tyrese. Again, as I get comfortable, settle in, being someone that can kind of create shots, create possessions, whether I make a play for someone or, I can break someone down and get a shot off. Just try to take pressure off him. He's been doing a lot. But we got a lot of guys, I think that's two of the other teams. Quinn can make plays, BJ, Tyrese, T.Y. There's so many guys that can put the ball on the ground and make plays. I think that's, really why our team is special and so versatile. So just try to fit into what the guys are doing now.
What were your first impressions of playing with BJ today?
Oh, good. Great, man. He can hoop. He always seems to make a timely basket in the fourth quarter. It's been like that every game that he's made a timely basket. So he's got a tremendous confidence and clutch factor to him. But he reminds me of just letting the game come to you and picking and choosing when to attack and be aggressive. And you don't see that a lot for guys to be comfortable that soon and know when to assert themselves that early into their careers. A lot of guys are chaotic and all over the place, but he has a veteran kind of poise and clock when to be assertive. So it's special.
Because you were so determined to bounce back from last season going into this year, what's the past month and a half been like as you have rehabbed while the team has started playing and the season has started and you've had to wait until this point to get into the game?
Yeah, it was challenging. Because I want to be out there with the guys. I wanted to play, watching days go by, games go by where I couldn't compete. it's tough to want to compete and play and, you know, again, be a part of something that we're trying to, you know, do here, be a part of that. Like, it's hard to just watch and sit back. But it was challenging because there was ups and downs. There was days, you know, where I couldn't participate. But there was a huge breakthrough where my body started to get stronger. And yeah, once that happened, it was enough to kind of piggyback off of that. And you know, here I am.
So you played a lot of NBA games before, but what was that like, stepping on the, hearing your name during intros and stepping on the floor tonight after all that work you put in to get back?
Yeah, it was rewarding. It was definitely rewarding. And again, to make the first shot come out, all of it was rewarding. And again, just enough to piggyback on.
That breakthrough you mentioned, when did that happen for you? And like, what was that like, having come off of last year, the off-season injury, and all the stuff you went through?
Yeah. It was again. It was tough because I finished the off season fairly healthy, feeling good, and then I had the freak accident, and then start over again, build back up, get to this point. I think the quad was just weak from being shut down for so long. That was the challenge. Trying to get it back quad strong to the right, equal to the right, and the breakthrough came, you know, a couple days ago, where the numbers were equal, and that was kind of the stamp to go along with how I felt on court, and to be clinically clear to go on court.
What were some of those things that you did just to strengthen the quad, or to get it?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of isolated stuff to just, you know, really just target the quad, doing extra reps on the left side. You know, whether it was squatting, whether it was leg curls or leg extensions. It was literally just a program to focus in on one muscle and get it up to par. And I was able to do it. I felt great. So I went aligned with how I felt on court. And yeah, Dr. Clear to go out there and go play.
Thanks, Paul.
Appreciate it. Thanks, bro.